right now. Yeah. And I'm so excited. Hata niko nervous. Sijui kama nasikia kwa sauti yangu.
Una sweaty?
Na sweaty.
Itabidi utulie kwa sababu watu wa Manchester wamenyeshwa. Sini kunyesha ndio ball inafaa kutingwa vizuri. Nika vijana wanazaliwa na hiyo weather.
Ni kama Manu inanyesha.
Haiwezi manimba kule. Yani iko flat but we hoping Manu itatandikwa properly. And waireni mambo yako hapa hivi wewe?
Sema mambo.
Fiti sana, how you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me on the show.
Karibu sana. You're looking so good.
Thank you.
I wish unaweza kuona. Now, Waire, when you follow ball?
Yeah.
Ball gani? Unajua ball ni mingi.
Timu yangu unaona blue hapa.
Chelsea.
Wow. Tumesema leo Manu inanyeshewa, haishindi.
Things are thick, eh?
Haishindi kama makuku pale hivyo.
Let me ask, because sijui football sana. Chelsea mko number what? Premier League. Sema tu with your trust.
It's okay.
Moving on swiftly.
Ngo nataka kumuuliza, Waire, you've managed for all these years tumekujua.
Yeah.
You've managed to keep your family under wraps. Hatujui uko na bibi. Umechukuliwa. Uko na mtu. Uko na watoto. Mamako ni nani? Babako ni nani? Yeah, I want to know everything.
All details.
Yeah, all the details.
Yes, I have a family. Yeah. I've got a son. I've been married for 11 years.
11. Acha basi niende. Acha niende. You're breaking my heart and you call yourself the love child.
Yeah.
So what's your son's name, if you don't mind saying?
No, that I'd rather not.
Is he a love child?
Yes.
How old is he again?
He's 10.
How old is he?
He's 10. He's
10.
Yes,
Akona interest in music.
Kabisa, he's an amazing pianist and great guitarist.
Wow. Nice one.
So, na sikumforce by the way. First, when he was like about 3-4 years, walingia na madhaki kwa toy store. Of course, we expect my boys were in the street to the cars.
Yeah.
Alienda kapick guitar.
Nice one.
Yes. So, thank God.
Like son, man.
Mimi sahi naomba Mungu kama unanisikiza Mungu tafadhali. Mtoto wangu asiende toeka. Ende piano, aimbe atulete pesa kwa familia because the love child is here.
Yeah.
Okay? Love child. Another question. Why do you think women cheat?
They probably have many reasons, but guys, I think it's time for a commercial break. I think watu kwa na nini, there are different reasons. What is your background ya mtu? You don't know what people have been through in life. I mean, I'm not advocating for it.
Yeah.
But people have their various reasons for doing their own things. So I'm not one to point fingers or to judge.
So mimi spicy nilisema I would cheat if my man akubali our relationship ikuwe na this honeymoon stage, then kuna bottom stage enye hatumi pesa, hatumi kitu, hatumi ya kutoa.
Na hata kitu yenyewe akupei.
Ananipea cause I'm spicy, lakini hanipei ile attention alinipea akiniteka.
Sumwambie.
So is that valid? That valid?
No, you should tell me there's something you're not happy about the relationship. Or mwambie, talk to him.
Naka nimemwambia na
dialogue works. Mpatie a chance kwanza.
Na get strategy ya Waire ni communication is everything.
Communication.
Mimi nime-communicate lakini inani affect. I see, price is spicy.
No, the gang and press Pondidex we have party animal himself.
Umesema nini?
Party nominal.
Pia ni sawa. Phenomenal party animal.
Unlike carbon.
Carbon pale hivyo.
Iko tu sawa.
Hashtag to use is Club 96. We have Prezzo in the building.
Yeah, President.
How you doing?
I'm blessed, man.
Uko sawa?
Niko sawa, nashukuru Mungu. Everything is nice. I'm sorry I'm late, you know, like I was looking for a helipad. But I didn't get one. So you know, like we just had,
of the helipad.
I had to use a parachute.
I'm coming to you with that one. Wewe umejifix, ndakupata tu. Umejifix mali sasa nilikuwa nataka.
Tama.
I'm coming home, you're home. Karibu sana Prezzo.
Asante.
Now to you Prezzo. Mimi nashukuru. Wewe ni msee wa Man U, umenyeshewa tu kule nje ukaamua tu kudelay. Now are you a football fan?
Unashuku kwa sababu ya hii tracksuit nimevaa sio?
Come on.
No. So unashuku wapi mzee? It's evident yani.
Just
It's written all over the face, you know.
Okay,
But yeah, you know, I'm a Man U fan, you know.
Nice.
Man U fan.
Yeah.
Are you ready
Niko na
to
news.
drink because you're sad? Because hamshindi leo.
You know, like, you know, that's the best thing about competition, right? You know, competition is healthy. So, you know, if my team wins today or it loses today, I know tomorrow we're gonna win.
Lakini unajua watu wenye wanaluza wanaongeanga hivyo, wanakuanga washakubali.
Wanasema, you know, if I don't win, I'll be fine.
Na unajua, with the same breath I can say, unajua watu wanajua kwamba watalose, wanaanzaga kuinterrupt watu wanajua kwamba.
Okay.
With the same breath, right?
Oh my
My
God.
brother.
Well, I'm here to heartbreak you, Prezzo, because
Yeah.
leo hamshindi.
Leo mnapigwa kitu my
Mtabaki
friend.
hapo, wako number 14 ama 15?
57.
57, mnabaki hapo
57.
papo. Waire, Chelsea,
6.
shout out to you because we are winning tonight.
You know how we do.
Yes, sir.
Alafu unajua the funny thing watu wa Chelsea wanataka watu wa Man U watandikwe properly.
Usai celebrate.
Wewe ukicheki, mimi mwenyewe nimewakilisha timu yangu, tushinde
Na
tusishinde.
kucheza safe. It's okay.
It's all
It's
good,
okay.
You
I
know,
see you. I
it's
see
so
you.
good. But then, you know, the most important thing, I think we should support, like, you know, Gor Mahia and FC Leopards
Yeah.
more. You know, on a serious note, you know, like we should support our own, like the way Tanzania supports. Like when Tanzania have Simba na Yanga, the matches,
Yeah.
the stadium is full.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not for free. People go there and they pack it. So
Yeah.
I think, you know, charity begins at home, and that was on a lighter note.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I know that because mi nafuatanga hizo basi za Gor Mahia
Yeah.
wakitoka mechi na gari yangu niko naogopa
And, you
akina
know,
Cliff hapo nje.
Lakini wao watu wa nini? Wa hii ndio AFC.
AFC
Mbona
Leopards.
wamepanga kuku? I don't get it.
Ni Waluya.
Kuku ni baraka.
Ni
Kuku ni
Waluya.
baraka. Omera.
You know,
Badala mnyonge vitu zenye zinafaa.
You know-
kunyonga.
Unajua ni proper kunyonga kuku
Kuliko monkey.
juu KWS haisi kukujia juu ya kuku. But monkey on the other hand.
Okay, moving on swiftly.
Wait, let me
It's
ask
good to
you.
be here, man.
Mimi tumesikiza hapa Kenyan Boy.
Yeah.
I watched the video again. Like I love the song.
Yeah.
Nimewatch Maraka 1 million and yesterday nika realize manze you still look the same. Plug us with the skincare routine, bro.
Skincare.
Kenyan Boy, come take a walk with me. Tell me your skincare routine.
I hydrate. Nakunywa maji sana. I
Hapana.
hydrate.
Hiyo
I
kitu
hydrate.
hapana.
Unaongea kama wale madem
Wanakonga wachoyo.
wanale edges alafu unauliza which gel do you use, anasema I just laid it with water. With water.
Wanasemaga water.
Water.
I'm in love with water. Man. I hydrate a lot. So.
Unatumia mafuta gani? Mimi nataka kujua cause I ain't trying to get old.
Yeah. Tupe tu siri. Saidia.
Basic. Yeah, very regular chama.
You know, nikwambia ukweli, anakujaga Makini Herbal Clinic. So niulizeni mimi. You know, yani, let's cut to the chase.
Unajua the best thing that unajileta.
Right.
Prezzo, come here now. When we were listening to Prezzo, like those days when Prezzo was coming through,
Yeah.
Prezzo alikuwa ule msee wa kurola machoppers, mabodyguard kaa 10.
Yeah.
I want to know, are you still that guy? Nitoke nje nikute mabudon, shonko na mavifua, bodyguard,
Yeah.
choppers. You know, are you still that guy? Are you still the Prezzo that we used to know those days?
Yeah, can I ask you a question?
No. Answer me first.
Yeah.
And then ask me.
Can I ask you the question?
Is it an answer?
What do you think?
Really? No.
So, you know, like, let me ask you a question, right?
Yeah.
Like, I came here, I was 10 minutes late, truth
Yeah.
be told, right?
Yeah.
Now, imagine why I was late, because I told you I was looking for that helipad. Now, if I wasn't that kind of person, then I wouldn't be using such phrases in my terms, in my speech, you know. I wouldn't know what helipad is.
Okay.
You understand? So,
Okay.
I hope I answered your question.
We respect that. We respect that.
Stick to the answer.
Waire, the love child.
On the rhythm.
Yeah.
I've been listening to you since nikwe sijui how old. Since I was in primary school. And I want to know, ulikuwa love child, lover boy. Are you still a child? Miaka imesonga.
Just some names of brands and they don't change, man.
Uh-huh.
But we've transitioned into Wire the Lion now. So I'm in that state of mind, Wire the Lion.
So where did the name Love Child come from?
Love Child, it was a high school nickname that came up because I was the only one. We used to have this rap battles in class. So after prep time, all the rappers used to come to my desk, and then my desk mate used to play the beats with a spoon. So all the freestylers used to come rapping hardcore, and I'm the only one who used to sing R&B. So I had this whole book full of love songs, and guys were like, "This is the ladies' man, the lovey-dovey, mushy guy." So Love Child stuck.
Wait,
Back then. Hapo nilitoka.
Ulikuwa unaandika zilikuwa zinaitwa Gmails.
Yeah.
Wewe ulikuwa unapewa check Love Child, kuna dem nakatia, niandike email because kuna lyrics.
Hakuna mtu. But sikuza writing parts. Manipeleka mbali. Hizo phases tulipitia sote. Sio tulipitia hizo phases.
Zile zilikuwa na tumaua.
Tumaua on the side, the pink ones.
Yeah. So alright, Prezzo, back to you. Leo ni mimi na wewe. Now Prezzo, I want you to tell us about your dating life.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'd like to speak about that, but you know, as a president, I don't have that on my speech.
President wetu by the alisema anatafuta klande. So jiachilie tu.
Yeah, unacheki, that's the difference between President wenu na mimi.
Oh.
You feel me?
But you're my president, so speak to me. Tell me, how is your love life going?
It's going swell, you know.
Swell.
Yeah. It's going swell. SWE.
Swell.
Nice super
one.
well.
Super well.
Okay, I get it. But you're a heartbreaker. Uli
What a
heartbreaker. Girl child wetu.
Na akashindwa kumove on totally.
Minaj, Nikki
manze. Minaj ulimuumiza ameshindwa kutoka hapo hivyo. Uliekea nini msichana wa watu? Pale ulikanyaga wachilia.
Ukiniuliza kuhusu Beyonce je?
But then you were to visit Jay-Z and Beyonce, then Corona happened.
Then Corona
happened.
So how did Jay-Z text you? What was the communication ndio akasema come to my house?
Actually the funny thing is he didn't text me. The person who texted me was his first daughter, Blue Ivy.
Ooh.
I call her Miss Ivy.
Ooh.
She texted me, she's like, Uncle Prezzo, how come you know, and I said, yo, listen, my niece, take it easy. I'll come when the right time comes.
You know this Corona thing.
People,
you know,
this Corona thing.
This Corona thing.
You know, listen, Wiley. It's good to have you in the studio, but this... Love Child,
this Papa Diddy
Lion, Papa Diddy Pop. No, we ain't having it. You know?
Moving on swiftly.
Both of you.
But you know, the both of you look amazing though.
Yeah,
You
we
look
know.
beautiful.
We know.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You can call me Blue Ivy.
So let's flip this, huh? Yeah. Prezzo are going to take over your jobs for a few minutes.
Yeah, let's do that.
So I want to ask, what has been your most embarrassing moments on radio?
Yeah,
Okay.
I like that.
Most embarrassing?
Me personally, I don't embarrass myself.
Yeah?
Because I'm spicy. You know, embarrassing moments ni zile time unakaa uko bra. I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Mi ufanya kitu na naomoka.
Ujaishrabu ikaponyoka tu.
Do I look like a shrub?
Shrubs you don't plan for, but it just
happen.
I've never done that.
Okay.
Never done
we
that.
don't do that here.
We don't do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the most embarrassing thing that's happened while you're on air?
But there was a day, okay, I remember when we were starting Club 96, the first show, tulikuwa na hype manzeo, we on radio, nini. And then tumejibamba, and then our boss called us, akatupigia, akatuambia, but then mlikuwa mna shout.
Mna shout.
Mnachoma.
Mna shout.
Like you guys were over
Mna to suffocate.
Imagine umekuwa na show fit, umejibamba,
Umejichocha hiyo time.
Yeah, and then we were like, you guys were really shouting.
And I remember that show. Si wote tulikuwa tunashikilia mic hivi.
Ilikuwa hapa.
Listen,
Ni kama
you
kwa
listen.
stage.
You know, I'm a rapper.
Can you listen? Listen to us. No, but you know, such things happen, you know?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I'm a takeover from Wiley. So who are you dating right now? We switched roles, right?
Who you asking?
Right,
Yeah, sure.
Who you asking?
I'm asking her.
No, are you dating?
No.
Be honest, you know, fungua roho yako.
Amesema no.
Okay, now
I'm
please
not
write
dating.
your number down. Come,
Kenyan
let's get
girl,
down.
you can take a walk with me.
Unaona vile amenivuka.
Me and Prezzo have been working hard behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we came up with an amazing concept, me and my friends. And it's a new way of selling music
Yeah.
to our fans.
E-songs.
And it's called eSongs.
Yes,
It's
sir.
an amazing mobile app. It's called eSongs. And guys can actually get to buy music through M-Pesa.
Yeah.
And the best part about it is that the artist gets the music directly. You know what I mean? You get your percentage immediately into your e-wallet. No waiting period, no nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're actually debuting a lot of exclusive new content on the app.
Yeah.
And recently, Prezzo did an amazing project with Arrow Boy called Tessa. I did a song with Shamir.
Shamir.
Yes. Yeah, man, that dropped yesterday. It's called Action Man. And I'm sure Carbon atatutesa nazo in a few.
Martin, Kenyan music suskizia YouTube. Numbers ziko YouTube. So how are you planning, like venturing into your new business? How are you planning to pull the crowd from YouTube to e-songs?
By giving them quality, amazing music that's not anywhere else.
No, but you see, you know,
How will we know?
How will you know? For instance, the DJ is about to play these tunes, which are not available for free anywhere.
Okay.
if I can just add on to what you're saying, Lion, right? At the end of the day, right? You know, you said YouTube is free, right? But then think about production from an artist's point of view. When you go to the studio,
It costs a lot.
it costs.
Yeah.
When you do the writing, it costs. When you do the video, it costs. When you do the promotion, it costs. So why would you want something free from somebody who's committed himself and devoted himself into pleasing you as a fan?
Yeah. So do you think like it's a failure in? Should I mention them?
Just
MCSK?
do it.
No,
Also,
let's not blame MCSK. Sorry to cut you short, guys.
it's okay.
Now we're talking on a serious level,
Yeah.
right? You know, let's not blame MCSK. You know, I'm not one believer in pointing fingers.
Yeah.
You know, my MPs wetu hawafanyi hivi na vile. You know, how about you take matters in your own hands? And that's what eSongs has done. Instead of us complaining about MCSK or CMSK, you understand?
CMSK.
Yeah, CMSK. Moski na mashosa. Moski nikibana na bunda. Moski nikibana na bunda. Hiyo ndio version yangu. But you know, shout out to Bogi Genje because nilikuwa nao juzi. You know, ni watu wako fresh yani, you know. So kama wanasikiliza, you know, big shout out to them.
Yes, sir.
And you never know.
Let me ask. Waire has done a song with Ochungulo. Yeah? Imetokea majuzi juzi. Ochungulo. Kitambo. But when we come out and I love it.
The thing I love about Prezzo and Waire, I just realized siko nadhani Prezzo has a vibe na, you know, work settings, nani, but they are vibing with it and they're loving it.
And it's amazing.
So liangu inaweza kuwa, are you guys planning to incorporate the legendary beats and the new wave right now in Kenya?
Yeah, you know, the thing is, like, us guys, we're wordsmiths. You know,
I like it.
We make, you know, words fit into a beat. So, you know, like, we cannot go with Gengeton over and over and over again. When you listen to Bob Marley's song, like, stir it up, little darling, you know, like, it gives you, you know, some energy, you understand? So, you know, we don't want to sideline anybody, but we just want to make music that's endless for the fans. So if it means me collaborating with Mbogi Genje or Waire collaborating with Boondocks or so on and so forth, you know, then let's make it happen.
And as long as, you know, as long as the end product is quality, and for me, I believe one of the secrets of longevity in the game is you being able to evolve and change in times, you know, because your fans that you were singing for 10 years ago have changed, their tastes have changed, they've moved on, you know, they like different other different vibes, so you need to change with that. So you need to be ahead of the game, trying to be a trendsetter as opposed to jump on what's hot.
True that.
And I'm one artist who's never shied away from doing fusion music. You know what I mean? Yes, I do reggae and dancehall, but give me a country beat, I'll jump on it. Give me a zouk beat, I'll jump on it. You know what I mean?
Give me a Mogidi.
You know what I mean? Same thing with Prez. Throw him on a Lingala beat, he'll kill it.
That's true. That's true.
Analenga.
So speaking to the both of you, Prezzo and Waire, I feel like you guys understand the new wave is the new new thing that us guys were listening to, 23 years old to 30-year-old. You get? But kumekuwa na hii beef between the legendary guys, the legendary Kenyan beat and the today beat. So why do you think it's there? You guys are in the system, in our system. So where's the problem?
Us guys, we come in as Kofi Annan. Myself and Waire, you can consider us as the UN.
Kofi Annan.
Yeah, you know, me, Waire, and E-Songs with the Kofi Annans, because we're creating a platform for every artist to make money, which brings us back to what we were talking about like earlier on. You said YouTube is free, but I broke it down to you how much an artist has to go through to make that record. So, you know, it's better, you know, like for this one, and it's not expensive. So it's nothing to you, but it's something to us as fans, you know. So the only way you can support your fans and sustain them is by, you know, logging on to E-Songs and giving them something in their pocket, no matter how small or little it is.
Not to speak on the both of you individually, but we can't avoid the fact that kumekuwa na beef between the old generation and the new generation. Why mbona kuna hiyo friction?
I think it comes down to an individual as an artist. You know, not every artist is like. For instance, I have a production background. You know what I mean? So I'm in the industry of creating constantly new vibes, new things. Other artists are comfortable in their zone. Okay, so I'm not gonna point fingers and say these guys don't want to work with a new artist. Maybe it's just not his thing. Maybe it's not his vibe. He's cool with staying in a certain boxed in a certain you know, genre and timeline. You know what I mean?
So you're saying it is okay for them to be like, you know what, Gengeton is dying. We can't.
No, I didn't say that. I believe in respecting every genre. You know what I mean?
I get you.
In every music industry, there are waves. You know what I mean? The time in Kenya, you could only hear Nini Lingala music.
That's true.
There's a time it was only the whole Niger wave had come in. The time it was only Ogopa playing everywhere. You know what I mean? So every industry goes in its own waves. You know what I mean? What I've learned is you need to respect anything new that comes along and not fight it. You know what I mean? Because it's a new wave, people have jumped on it, and it's become the hottest thing. Why are you fighting it in the first place? Celebrate it, if anything. You know what I mean? If you have value to add to it with your expertise, why not? You know what I mean? If you feel an artist is not his writing is not up to par, sit with him, calmly, write for him a song. Try and see if you can add value to his music or his flow, or get him you know, the vocal classes to sound better. And he can shine in that new genre of his, you'll have uplifted him. You know what I mean? Don't fight it. You know what I mean?
So what's your take, Prezzo? What's your take on the same?
I'm with, actually, you know, Wairi took the words out of my mouth. You know, it's about, like, you know, individuals. Because, you know, at the end of the day, right, like if these guys have come and they've made noise and they've made something called gengeton, right? And when you see around you, you see like gengeton is ruling, then, you know, salute to that. You see, but then at the end of the day, you know, we all know that gengeton is a passing cloud. So, you know, we have to try and diverse this whole gengeton into artistry. You understand, like into something with substance. That's why I used Bob Marley as an example before, you know, and that's why I can say a song like, say, Malaika Mama or Let's Get Down is a jam until today because of the substance and, you know, the quality of the music. You know, Wairi has done so many productions before. You talked about Kenyan Boy. You can jump to that song today, years later, and you feel like it's still fresh.
That's
you see?
true.
And that goes to the 23-year-olds and the 30-year-olds.
So speaking about E-Songs, who was the main founder of E-Songs between the two of you?
We had me and three fellow directors of mine came up with the concept. We've been working on it for a couple of years now, and finally things materialized this year. And Prezzo was one of the first artists we approached to see whether we can do this thing together, and he gladly accepted. And he debuted his latest single, Tessa, featuring our boy on it. And people are loving it, and people are buying it.
Yeah, we love it.
You know, guys are actually buying it, and you know, like you said, it doesn't matter that it's not on other platforms. To them, they like the fact that it's a good quality production. They want to go out and buy it, and they don't mind spending.
And if it's Prezzo, why not?
So why not? Like, I just want to know, like, just tell the listener the procedure of getting your music through eSongs, the procedure.
Okay, you reach out to us on esongsafrica@gmail.com. Get in touch with us, and then you get a response in terms of how you can send through your catalog. It's a seamless process. It's just this documentation process that you have to follow, and we'll make it happen, and you start earning from your music as soon as possible.
Boom.
So in the near future or the far future, depending on how you answer this, how are you trying to make the user experience of eSongs easier? Like, can I just download eSongs as an app?
Yes. So now eSongs is a mobile application that you can get on Google Play Store. It's very user friendly. It takes less than 2 minutes to register.
Yeah.
And once your details are on, you can start streaming and downloading music as soon as possible. You can get both videos and audio on it as well.
How much is it roughly?
You can create your playlist on it as well.
Nice.
As well, so it's very user friendly. The videos are going for 20 bob, and the songs are going for 10 bob.
Nelson, give us the website one more time.
It's www.esongs.com, but you can get it on Play Store, Google Play Store. Just look for eSongs with a Z at the end. Yeah.
Sasa sisi watu wa iPhone mmetuacha hivyo bila eSongs bwana.
So to answer the fact, we rolled out the first phase on Android, and later on we're going to definitely be on iOS as well.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Prezzo,
Yo,
uko na mimi?
niko na wewe mazee.
Martin. So we asked.
Listen. Before you ask me, I want to tell you I love your nails, man.
Thank you, man. Junior Nails was popping. Yes, sir.
Shout out to Junior Nails.
Junior Nails.
Yeah.
Nails are popping.
Thank you so much. Let me ask you a question. We asked Waire, alikata kujibu. Sijui kwa nini?
Nilikata.
Ulicheza safe. So I want to ask you directly and give me a direct answer.
Always.
So why do you think women cheat?
Nilikata na nikupatia such a long info.
Omere individual.
That's because there's an answer you wanted to hear.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
Right? I think, if a woman really loves you, right, she will love you for real. And if she loves you and she cheats on you, right, maybe every action has a reaction. So maybe you're not giving her the attention that she needs. Maybe you're not giving her.
Yes,
maybe you're not giving her the love that she needs. You know. And then there's a side nigga who's there telling her, "Hey baby, mambo." Yeah, baby, Mungu akuwa na haraka kikuumba.
There's a topic I was discussing with my friends yesterday, and they were telling me, check is spicy, all men cheat. You will not find that boy who loves you and loves you alone. Is that true? Because me, I'm trying to get married, so I want to know, will my husband cheat on me?
That
I'm the full package.
That
don't forget.
Like, I'm the president, I'm not a snitch. So
don't be that guy. You can't be that guy.
I have no answer to that.
Fanya handshake na wanawake utuambie, do all men cheat?
Mushkil.
I love it. Guys, go download eSongs on Android.
Man. Sorry to cut you short.
No problem.
What I want to tell people is, like in this world, right, money has to circulate.
Yeah.
Like the era of the late President Moi, I have a love for Moi because Moi's era, I mean, y'all wouldn't understand because y'all weren't born probably, but Moi's era, like money used to circulate. It would come from me, it would go to him, it'd come to you, and everybody would be eating, So it's the same thing with music. Do not take musicians as people who just compose and they do songs, you know, like this is a job just like any other job. So with e-songs is what we're trying to promote, you know.
Yeah.
Like I'll be a witness. I sit back and I look at my phone when I log into my account on e-songs, and I see numbers just going up.
Yeah.
You understand? Like at the comfort of my own home.
Real time.
At
Real
the,
time.
yeah, on my palm. You see, so instead of saying these people did this people did that, let's make change. And also, you know, the people who are listening, the fans should also support, because in Swahili they say kidole kimoja kiwi chao.
True,
That's true.
I arrest my case.
That's
nice.
true.
So it's been ital having you on the show. Asante sana for coming through. We love you so much.
Thank you.
So maybe a little a short sign out, no?
Si ndio? Mimi
Yeah.
nataka kwanza tuimbie kidogo hiyo wimbo
Hiyo
wameimba
ngoma yao,
pamoja.
yeah.
Hiyo yenye hatuwezi pata YouTube.
Yeah.
That song that you sang together. Like just give us an exclusive, a spicy exclusive. Tuimbie
Yeah.
kidogo.
Naitwa Jackson, Mercedes and Mansions, Money Team, Nalita Action. The way she whine, she a hell of a dancer. Only the Dutch I don't mess with the cancer. Jack, you know that I'm really trying to take it back. R.I.P. Rose, I wish I could bring you back. CMB, I'm back and I'm killing every track. Niko mishe za kuwakilisha nipishe. Head of state, fix your face, juba kill.
Hey.
You know, you know, for the rest of it, put it on e-songs. You know?
Man.
So I heard you mentioning don't mess with the Cancer.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're talking about the zodiac sign, because I'm a Cancer and I'm very sensitive.
Yeah.
What's your zodiac sign?
My son is Capricorn.
Capricorn.
Yeah.
Sisi Cancers tuliambiwa stay away from Capricorn.
Kwa nini?
Hatari.
Kwa nini?
My ex was a Capricorn and bra.
Red flag.
Yeah, that's why I cheated. That's why I cheated.
And oh shit! Oh. Shizness. I mean, okay.
Shake my hand. That's what you meant. Eh? Shake my hand.
Shake my hand. Why do you what's your zodiac sign?
I'm Pisces.
Pisces. What a sign in the building.
Listen. I really love your honesty. You know?
I cheated.
So what if the guy's listening right now? Do you know how he's gonna be feeling?
I know
Past
he's listening and sit leo ndo amesikia he cheated.
Past tense.
Oh, anajua.
Anajua.
Mazina hizo kucha zako jo.
Unataka
Just like that. Just like that. Chocolate City.
Man, thank you so much. I hope you guys
Cheers.
love our show.
Oh man, you know, other than that, we wouldn't be here. And I want to appreciate you all because, you know, like when we set up this meeting, you know, you guys actually followed up and, you know, I had no choice but to cooperate, you know, so nothing but love to you all. Now I pen the war and you all are beautiful, you know, like I could go on and on with this show until 6 in the morning. It's 5
Till
o'clock
6
in the morning.
Maria, what do you have to say?
No, we've had a blast. Y'all are crazy hosts.
Crazy, is that a
Trust me, the
compliment?
craziness we hear on air, it's here. It's actually here.
Yeah.
We've experienced it.
Good vibe.
But you're amazing hosts. Big up yourself.
Thank
Let's
you.
keep, you know, supporting Kenyan music.
Yeah.
Big up the whole team out there doing Gengeton, man. Y'all are the fresh vibe that came through to the industry, and we'll keep supporting you.
Yeah, they're alright,
Whatever
bro.
we
They're
can-
all
whatever
right,
we
you
can
know.
do.
They're alright, bro.
Whatever we can do to make it even grow and evolve more, let's do it, man. Make sure you download e-songs on your Play Store. Let's make it happen. Support your Kenyan music. I want to say a big shout out to Quincy Icon and Afro Sassy for tuning in and looking out towards your Afro dancehall workshop.
Nice,
Very
I
soon,
love
yeah.
it. I love it.
Yeah.
And this
Thank
is the
you so much.
hottest
Thank you, thank you, thank
club
you.
banger show.
Club
Club
It is.
96.